Welcome, money VTuber, Jueri. Today we are trying to complete the Epyon. We were yapped a bit too much during last stream, so our progress got cut by like half. And so we're gonna try to complete the backpack. Wait, hold on, it's not a backpack. The wing and the weapon. Those are the two main things we need to complete for this to come to fruition. There is still some sticker decal and also transforming it, but I think I'm gonna keep that for later in the year just because I just don't want to fatigue you guys seeing like Epyon every single week. It's just like the same. It's like having like an unwelcome guest every single week. Like at first it's like, oh, you know, it's fine, they're coming over like once or twice, and then they're coming over consistently. So I gotta give them a bit of break on this channel at least. So yeah, let me get you guys situated and everything. Hello, happy Saturday. Hi. Did I write transform in the title? I don't think I did. I reused an older stream title because I didn't have time to make a new one. Just finished your entry grade, Build Strike Galaxy Body Eternal Soldier Components. I do not know what that is, but I didn't even know there was an EG. Give me a second. I'm gonna need to turn on low battery mode on my computer. Okay, there. It's no worries, really. I know it's not worries. It's just I like to have like a little like variety on the channel if I can for this thing. Also, it looks pretty handsome without the stickers. It's just like a needless perfection on my end. I bet you like Epyon. It's been almost like 2 months of Epyon actually. Alright, so let's see. Welcome Show, welcome Dumpling, welcome Hainu. Hello Crevitin, Dumpling MC, welcome in. Victoria, welcome, hello. Patriarchy, welcome. Bashwa, Popper Chef, Heldermark, hi, welcome in. Blue Patriots, welcome Trolli. Blue Foxy, hello. Macho, welcome. Levatrin, welcome in. I don't know if I said your name again. Donis, welcome in. And there's... I think you should treat yourself to a simple high grade next time. Yes, we have... I feel like the armor core is really creeping up on me, so I definitely want to get to the armor core as soon after this Epyon, and we'll fill the new kit with that. I think that's a high grade, not a real grade, so it should be a faster build. A couple of things. It is con season, which is awesome, and I see that you guys are meeting up each other. Apologize if I didn't have like the con chat this time around for Anime NYC. You guys were doing meetups and stuff, so it's kind of cool. Actually, a fellow creator DM'd me and he was like, "Yo, you know, I went to my local hobby store meetup and they know you." I'm like, whoa! Whoa! I sometimes don't know how much 15,000 people who follow me actually know me. It doesn't seem like a huge number, right? It feels like you need at least like 50,000, 100,000 in order to probably hit the same amount of fans in the same area. But then sometimes you don't realize just how impactful it is when you focus on a very small subset of people. Right? That's kind of neat. We're short mode today? Eh? Have you tried rotating your phone? You tried rotating your phone? I forgot. You guys are in short mode too. Yeah, so his name is different on YouTube. Oh, I forgot. Sorry man, I forgot your name. They were talking about content creators for Gunpla and they brought me up, and it turns out a few of them are actually in the server too. A few of them are undercover Jerry's touching grass. Just so interesting, right? That's kind of neat. Yeah. I forget sometimes, I really do. Like I said before, with a niche as small but expansive like Gunpla, you really tend to rub elbows with a lot of other creators. But I think the people that I tend to bring to this livestream tend to be folks who are already kind of looking for community or are part of a community themselves. So I think it works out. Yeah, it does work out. You won't build MG soon, right? Heck no! Welcome, Nero. I will not be. Trini, hi. Ben, welcome in. Welcome. Waffle Dad. 123, welcome in. I used to love playing these together. What is this used to? How about now? These things are waiting for you. Welcome, Cotton Ball. It's a me. Oh, Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday to folks who celebrate Sunday on these streams. 30mm or Kodo? I think... That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. I have to go pick up the box. I see it from here, but I can't read the logo. You're just so popular, dang. Don't forget about us when you're in the big leagues. Oh, you're so funny. What's the big leagues? Like, when is it too famous where I can start ignoring you, Bin? What number is that? Some reviewers say the stickers don't look so good on Epyon because they create a lot of wanted contrast and sticker borders. Would definitely go for water decals on this one. Yeah, good suggestion, because I actually have the water side decals. These came for free because they had a hard time trying to move this product out of their warehouse. So they tried to increase the incentive by having the water side decal added on top of it. Which is kind of nice of them, I suppose. Hi, Crow. Chat, should I get the Gundam Red Stray Frame PG or the Gundam Wing MG for my birthday? Personally, I think MG Wing has a nice centerpiece for your collection if you want it. I tend to watch you when I'm at the gym, like now. Oh, okay, whoa. Am I giving you energy? I hope that my stream gives you enough to do an extra set or two. I would like that for you. Jueri-san, ohayo gozaimasu. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hello. What do they call it? Sunday? Is it Doyobi? Doyobi, right? Look at this. Last stream, I wrote my name and said start here. So this is where we're starting. Well, actually, I think we already completed this piece, so I don't need to confuse myself. My current self with my past self. Starting here on this one. So we'll go through some of that today. Hi, welcome, Sen. Welcome. A good high grade will be a solid pick after the recent RG Epyon page. Yeah, man, I don't build RGs that often, but lately it's been kind of back to back. I still have not finished making the shorts about the Zeta. I have like 1 or 2 left, really, next close to Saga, but it's been kind of like doing other things around the channel instead. Oh yeah, also today's stream, I gotta make sure I finish the stream on time today because we have a video. This video has been worked for some time now. I recorded the video on July 3rd? July 3rd and July 4th, so 2 days of recording, and then it's been edited too. So it's been about a month and a half. I'm so sorry. It was a lot. So I actually paid Kane CoStar, the editor, for the editing. But it was kind of new to me, kind of new for him. I accidentally gave him more than I would. I didn't really understand how it worked with editing because he's like, yeah, just send me the footage. So I did, so I sent him all the footage. But I think to expedite the process, I should kind of cut down on the footage and give him the ones to focus on, I realized. Yeah. So I'll try doing that for next time. Because he technically did kind of like VOD scrubbing, which is not really part of his job description, quote-unquote job description. It's like very casual exchange. Like, hey, you do this work for me for this much, and then yeah. So that's why it took so long, because it was kind of a new process for the both of us. I think it's the E runner. I don't have these runners organized, so it's gonna be a lot of riffling and stuff. Unfortunately, I remember using like the red color one. I think E2 and E1. I'm gonna hold on to that. It's a bad habit of switching between different E runners. So it's 1 and 4. This one does not have 1 or 4, but this one has 1 and 4. Okay, yeah, I did mix it up. Okay, it happens. Ichiobi? Oh, wait. Sunday Ichiobi, right? That'd make more sense. I have this model, but haven't built it. How would you describe your experience with it? Oh, it's fantastic. It's a very solid, safe RG. I think you would really enjoy the way that the pieces layer up on the legs. You're gonna start on the legs, so heads up on that. There's a lot of incredible engineering that went into this, and I think you would really, really enjoy. I was mesmerized by not just the legs, but also the skirt, the way that they function with that. And the wings are so cool, man. You would think you're building the wings in separate segments, but they actually expedite a process for you by making these like their own sort of solid piece instead of just like the separate piece like this. I think you like it. No complaints on my end. It's very safe build. Watching you stream made me want to buy Epyon, and I just got the same waterside decal as you. Epyon didn't arrive yet though. Yeah. The decal for this, I will let you know right now. The decal for this, I like it. For some folks, they may not like it just because it has a bit of a border around the the parts. I did put the sticker on the Epyon last stream as a test, and one of the things I noticed was that like it goes on kind of translucent, but you do see like this tiny see the edge of the stickers a little bit, and so it can look out of place. So water slide is kind of recommended for some folks. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Jueri. How are you today? I'm good. Fine, welcome in. I don't play. A slave? What is that? What? I pay him a handsome fee. That is whatever is on the sponsor page that you guys funded. I basically gave him all of that, so I would like to give him like the ad revenue on the video, but I don't actually have no idea how it's gonna perform. I don't have any prediction. I knew how the unboxing for the PG, sorry, not PG, the P Bandai box is gonna be, but I can't really predict for this one because I don't think a lot of folks have this kind of video going. We shall see. I hope it resonates with a lot of folks. Dirty-san can speak Japanese. Amazing. No! Not true. No, and it's not true! I don't know Japanese. I would like to think I do, but I absolutely know I don't. I know I do not. Ah, Stoffel. Also, clear parts are UV reactive, so it pops. Yes, that's also another thing too. It's like really, really incredible. Whoa, Takasugi-san. It's very nice. Very nice. It's very, very basic Japanese. They teach you in Japanese 101 class. I think on white or lighter color kits you can get away with it a little bit. Also hydrating, hi folks. Yeah, I think if the stickers are applied on like a white plastic, it would definitely blend in. On black or red even, it just would not do that though, so you'll have to find a compromise somewhere. Well, the open closes like exact on. I'm not using it. You know, I last time we did a premiere for the video. Honestly, I don't hate premieres. I just feel a little bit uncomfortable having you guys live react to my videos as I'm there too. Because I'm hypercritical of myself when it comes to video making. And then having you guys like it, which is nice. I don't know. I'm way too harsh on myself when it comes to it. And then the video pops off with 27,000 views, so I guess it's fine. It's one of those things, like, as an editor, you sometimes spend editing, like, you spend 1 hour editing this 5-second transition no one notices, but in your head it's like, oh shucks, it didn't work out that well. It's gonna bomb now. So, when we do the video premiere, which is when you have the video play after the stream itself, like this one, we'll see it. Yeah. You panel line? Sometimes I do. I panel line off stream, or not even in the stream at all. Oh no, I forgot. I just realized I didn't color my nail. I forgot. I'm so busy. Hi Johnny, welcome. Welcome Malcolm as well. Hoping layer a matte clear coat will fix that issue on my strike freedom I just finished. I'm not sure actually if matte coating will help to alleviate that. You saw the high grade God Gundam? Almost got it, but I really wanted RG instead. Saw the Hobby Lobby. I think the RG's one is really popular. For shame. I know I am busy, Haan. If you guys don't know, I'll just put it now just because I will address the elephant in the room. I did not paint my thumb because they came off, and I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'll paint it right before stream. And right before stream, I was actually doing SEO optimization on the video, so I definitely did not have time. This one, this is worse than coming in here with no nail polish. That happened one time, and never want that to happen again. It's the equivalent of dreaming of yourself going to class in your underwear. It's like that bad sometimes. I want this to go down. I think it's fine. It's a little mutable from the side anyways. Okay. pale. That's not pale. No, it's just naked. That's all. Huh? Okay, so I'll explain this a little bit because it really doesn't pertain to most of you guys who don't really do nail stuff. But when you apply, these are acrylic nails, right? Acrylic nails. You have the base coat. You put it under UV, let it cure, and then you put the color, let that cure underneath UV, and top coat, let that cure in UV. What ends up happening is that if there's a slight gap, or maybe you maybe accidentally painted on your skin and it causes a gap, it will just slowly peel off over time. It's not like matte nail polish where you paint it and chips off over time. Acrylic, they come off all at once. So that's why it looks weird. That's why you never see me with chipped nails, because they rarely ever chip. They just remove themselves in holes. So yeah. It happens. So we're gonna close capsulate all this. Been doing things lately, so it's just I've had the proper time. How did I put this in? What the heck? Doesn't look like it fits, does it? Look on the outside, okay. Where's the real Moon Bunny? Lately the Moon Bunny has been hacking away at work. So I'm in here as a standstill while the real Moon Bunny works on stuff in the background. Is this supposed to stay in like this? Why is it like... It looks like it's supposed to go on top of this, or is it not? Okay, I get a little bit scared because it looks like you have to put it on top of the other plastic piece. Sometimes you don't get it right, which is like right now. Okay. Smile! Maniac, thank you for coming in. I just didn't see you. Well, the RG Gundam is better. The high grade is fun. If you can spare money, I say get both. You get fun hands with the high grade. Oh, really? Hi, Half Moon. I think the Epyon looks cool, but something about it feels really off to me. Maybe the lack of stickers on it is making it not look that great. Okay. Slide this in and then... Will it go in or no? Should go in. There. Hello, fools for a cause. Nail polish hides the dirt underneath nails, so random inspections show them. Hey, what the? You make me insecure. What the heck? Now I gotta like make sure there's no dirt underneath my nails. I did handle chickens earlier, so maybe you might see some dirt. No, I won't fall for such cheap tactics. Hi, Tal. Are you winning? Yeah, I'm winning. I'm doing well right now. How are you? Are you good? Are you doing good, Tal? This is... Which runner is this? Oh, it's this one right here. Hi, Queen! Yes, the Epyon's going A-okay. Going fantastic, even. Yo, hi! Nah. They're making fun of me because I didn't paint all my nails. I only painted 4 of them. I actually did paint 5 of them, but... didn't get through it. Yes, eating sandwich, no bread wasted. Oh, today! Oh, okay, so this is kind of funny, but I cooked a filet mignon for the first time today because there's no other meat in the fridge, so I decided to cook it today. And I2S asked for a deco budget. Hey, so my dad got a gift card to this online store that sells high quality meats. I think like $100 gift card. I'm like, yo, $100. We can buy like all sorts of meat. We can buy Wagyu, we can buy scallops, we can buy all those meats. I go on there, Wagyu, $1,000 minimum. So obviously I can't buy Wagyu on the website. So I think like we got a small amount of scallop, a filet mignon this big, and then like one other meat like this big. We sold these 3 pieces of like meat this size for $100. I was like, damn, I don't know how people will... How do people buy from this service regularly? Definitely like a rich people thing. Anyways, so Mama Han put the filet mignon in the regular fridge, their freezer, to defrost it so we can cook with it soon. And because I was kind of hungry, I was like, you know, I'll try to learn how to cook filet mignon today. So I did. And if you guys don't know, filet mignon is very lean. It has very little fat. And because of that, it's not difficult to cook per se, but it's very, when you bite into it, it's like very, very soft. It was good! It was good! I cooked it with some butter and garlic, had some tomato, had some mushroom, and had spinach too. It was good. But it was the first time I cooked filet mignon and I got scared because I was like thinking I messed up. But I think it's kind of hard to mess up filet mignon, so I don't know why the instructions online are making it such a big deal. Really. Huh, where's your RG Sinanju? And you decided to build high-grade Sinanju, right? Welcome, Rez. I will not be building the high-grade Sinanju. Fudge building the Sinanju in any other grade anymore. Same goes for Zeta. I don't care how good it is in the high grade or master grade, I'm not building the Zeta or Sinanju ever again. One time's good enough. Andreas, hi. What doneness on the steak? What does that mean? Hi, Jueri, finally got your life. Hi, welcome. Lich King. I'll call you Lich King because you got like a really long username there. Papa Han bringing back unique surprises all the time? Yes. Yes, he is. You wrap it in bacon? I did not. Are you supposed to? I didn't know this, but apparently filet mignon is like flavorless, so like, you're supposed to put on like the salt and stuff. So I did that. I recommend you do beef stroganoff with it. It's amazing. Yeah, Mila would like send me recipes because I was just doing like a straight cooking with the. You know when you like panel line or do like custom stuff with it? All I did was just like straight build the steak. I don't want to tell you. Have you decided what you're building after Epyon yet? Yes, we're building Armor Core Rusty. I had to check if it. I think it's the Bandai one. I don't think it's Kodo, so I think it's 30-minute mission. I see like the blue logo for Bandai on there. Permanent RG trauma? Yes, it is. Also, I just don't like building kits in multiple grades if I can avoid it. Though sometimes I do make exceptions though, like the ball. Sinanju Stein? That's still a Sinanju. This one requires... Okay, I remember it now. This one had a slight issue. Welcome FU and Striggs. Hi. Turbine, hi. All red nippers and Jueri stickers make it look like you've smeared red ketchup all over it. Hey, what the? Red nippers? I don't have red nippers. Ohafunya! Ohafunya! It's cute. Hi! Good morning! Happy Sunday. Continuing the Epyon build. Hi, welcome! FX14. Alright. There you go. Uh-oh. So I had a slight issue where you have to put them all at the same time or else you risk having like a raised area like this. I think it's like raised area. I remember now. Oh, so you divorced Sinanju? Right? So finally Rosen got her husband back again from JueriHaan since I saw you post on your community YouTube post. What the heck? Yo, wait, can I just say something? There's some fan art of me with Zeta, Sinanju, and now kind of Epyon, right? Made by Nimad. There is a clear winner in my mind, but I don't want to. I don't know if I should say it. I think it's too obvious. It's too obvious. You mainly seen the filet mignon wrapped in bacon. Not sure if that's normal. That is. I won't say it's abnormal, but most commonly it's made like a steak. Okay, sorry y'all. This thing's like really finicky. Wait a minute, no, there's like a... there's an undergate here that I need to remove before anything else. Holy. That's steel haze. It is the steel haze. Have Jueri built any Kodo? I built Zoid. Zoid's always it's always an exciting answer. Or like, do you know Zoid? No, I don't. I somehow miss Zoid in my childhood. It's like a blind spot for me. Because all my friends watched it on 4Kids apparently. 4Kids or some sort of other Cartoon Network provider. My P Bandai bundle came in. Happy customer? Yes! I'm telling you, these P Bandai bundles, you can never go wrong with them. I don't want to show them too much. One of these days it's gonna invite me in a button and they send like effect parts in the clear Penelope. Oh, the nut piles! Oh, sorry, I just understood it now. Winner's Getter, obviously. I feel so bad for Getter. I don't think Getter's even in the running. He's not even RG at all. I was thinking of saving up to buy the MG Wing Zero Custom. It's cheaper in my area than online. Damn. I mean, that's how it usually is, right? Because online you have to account for shipping and stuff. Oh, whoa, whoa! The tail end of this did not go down at the same time. I fixed this? Ah, shucks. Oh my god, it's the same issue as last week on this wing. Make me look like a bad guy here. Let me take this out even. Okay, there we go. Try this again with this one fully into. What a weird piece. Is this a skill issue on my part? I hope other people have issue with this too, because I don't look like a I don't look like a fool. Oshiso, oshiso. Oh, there we go? Kinda? Damn, what the heck? There's still a gap here a little bit. Okay, fine. Let's try putting the 3 slots in the back first and then put the one in front. Luckily it's easy to take out. I know it's bending! Okay. So there are these 3 pegs here. We're gonna try to put these in first and then put the top portion. Let's try putting the back in. Alright, ready? Is it still gapped in there? What's going on? Why is it gapped? Why is the fitment so, like, weird here? Eh? Hi, welcome Nintendo player. I did not ruin it! It's got big Gunpla in the mail, so happy. Everyone here is getting their hauls right now. That's cool. Oh, y'all be coordinating your shipping times. Okay. We're gonna put in this one first, somehow. What disaster, kit ruined? Oh, leave me alone. I don't even know what to do with this, so I just hit it back in place. It's just the back piece here. How weird. I don't think I can bite it in either. It's the black dark piece on this, maybe. I see it's being stressed right now with the corner of this. Okay. Oh my god, I scratched it. I think it's noticeable. Over here, it's like seamlessly in, but here it's like actually hitting this somehow. I think somewhere in this piece needs to be removed then. Damn, I didn't think I had an issue with this at all. Now I'm like a little bit worried. What do I do here? Do you guys see this? There's a slight gap. You can see through this and see the Epyon behind it. It's actually stressing out the dark piece right now. It's turning lighter in color, so I'm not sure. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this off and we're gonna slide this in first before anything else. Howdy, Ginja! I'm alive! You are alive! Send a fanfare in a mariachi band. Okay, so I'm accidentally stressing this out, so I gotta not force that in. Try to put it in first, like this. It's not that I bent this, like somehow like a millimeter off from the piece. Angry crack baby, hello, welcome in. It's fine if I do that, then let's try putting it the way other piece in then. What if I remove the pegs on it? I think that's the easy way to solve that. First thing is bent. What part is bent? Undergate not fully cut out? You think so? First thing I ever did was clip up a part. Because that was enough from the tree, from the runner. That happens. Take apart and rebuild the wing? There's no need to take drastic action now, is there? Hold on. Can't remember how I put this part in. So let me see. I think it should be fine, no? Whoa, whoa, I didn't break any kit. What do you sand the tip? I'm thinking of sanding the tip too. First, let me try aligning it first with the other slots here. Push this in first, maybe. It's getting nicked by the pathing of this thing. Huh. I might have to sand it down because I don't want to cause too much issue on this part. Okay, we'll send it down. Somehow it's like slightly off, but I don't know how that's even possible because everything here is already fitted properly into place. The black piece here is actually to move to the right by like a micrometer. It makes a whole world of difference in terms of fitment because of that. So we'll just try to shape this down and see what happens. I don't think I've shaped down such a huge piece before like this. Rebuild? Oh. Okay. Now it shall fit. Hey, this long part was just gonna snap in half. That feels like it's gonna happen here with this too. It's Antoine Horton. I meant to send it yesterday, but how dare you remind me I need to buy Haro? Oh! Oh man, I want a Haro too. I feel like this it should be in every builder's collection. I don't have one yet. Is there master grade Haro? I want the biggest Haro that I can get. Alright, it's in. Somehow. That made a horrible sound, but I think it's in, guys. It did. I sanded down a tiny bit and it's just enough. It works. Okay. That was terrifying. It worked though. Authentic battle damage? No one has to see it. No one needs to know it exists. You can also even in the factory deformed it a little bit. Yeah, a tiny bit. Hi Pirate Man, welcome back. Healthy click? I've never heard a sound with that piece before, so I can't say. Alright. PG Haro. I would love a PG Haro. I don't know why they don't do like fun, like huge PGs like that. They have the Death Star, you know? They just make him the size of the Death Star. And we can all have fun. G? Which one's G? I think it's Dark Piece, right? Dark Piece? Is this G? It's F. G. PG Haro for $1,000, $290 LED unit. Come on, Bandai. Yeah, come on, Bandai. We're beating you at your own game on this. Don't make us go bootleg for it. Oh. 14. So this one's already popped out, probably? Yes, apparently so. I think this is the piece they want us to... Nope, it looks different. This looks different from the part we're supposed to do. Did I say farmland? I was censoring myself, but I'm meaning to. I know it's probably the name they chose when there were like 10 and they decided to stick with it the rest of their life. Let's figure it. I'm trying figuring this out. Because I don't have the piece on me. Then is it on something? I think it's organized by runner today, so it's gonna be me waffling through this. Seems to be the only G runner we have. H. So C's. C's, and this one's G. H2. A. Huh. Should I just got 13 then? Somehow I must have gone the wrong piece. I don't think it should matter too much, right? It looks like the same piece as the 14th on the other side. Perhaps. Do you not buy third-party kits? I don't really have much of a reason to buy third-party kits, and that's kind of like a... It's like something I take for granted oftentimes. Because people will ask me about that. Why? Are you from the Philippines too? I think it's a common practice among Southeast Asian builders. But in the US, people rarely ever have an incentive to go third party for things. Hi Jade, welcome. Hello. I want to add how much I love the Epyon psych. The RG helped me love it more because like it looks and feels incredible. Yeah, this one, I like that it kind of have some parts like pushed out and some parts like recede in. It has really nice depth to it. It's one of the nicer parts of the Epyon. The MG scales are more rounded, don't like it. The MG's not that good with it? I'm gonna look at the previous page just to see. I might have accidentally put on a different piece for the other wing, so let me see how much it makes a difference. I think... What did you miss? Oh, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry. So I think I'm gonna cut out this piece already, right? Because I did the wing on the other side as well. And... I guess I did, huh? It shouldn't be too important, mayhaps. Mayhaps, I don't know. You know what? It's okay. I think I'm confusing myself because it actually mirrors on the other parts too. So it should be fine. The world yearns for MGST Haro. We don't need an MGST Haro. What? How do you make something chibier with a Haro when he's already round as a ball? You can't reduce him any more in stylization, can you? You got a guy who can get you third-party kits so you can just request them? I don't trust middleman. I just call up a friend. Be like, hey! Oh, you know! You guys know the JET program? It's probably a US program only thing. I'm not sure if they have it worldwide. But there's a program in the US called JET program. Basically, people can... As long as you have bachelor's, you can sign up to be an English teacher in Japan. And recently, you know, I have friends who ask me to read over their paper because they're trying to move to Japan through this method. You know, I read them, give them feedback, and so far, two of my friends... It's funny. It's funny because the only people who ever asked me to read their JET program paper has been like my white Caucasian male friends. But anyways, two of them, you know, they didn't really get the program, didn't pass. But then this recent one, Joe Bob, he actually got accepted into the program. So I'm like, yo, that is crazy. There's a 33% chance of getting accepted into JET program. So he's gonna be moving to Japan shortly, I think like next month. And so I kind of have a guy for Japanese products if needed. Yeah, so it's kind of exciting. Is Epyon a slang? Is it a slang? I don't think so. The oversized eyes on the MGSD Haro? No! I like the small eyes on it. I'm surprised he did, TBH. Finally, Jueri has a JP Connect? Yes, I do. That is, he's very young. I don't know if I would apply for the JET program. Probably not this age. I think right now I have too much going on for me to just upend my life and then move on with it. If I was younger, maybe I would do that because I did that when I was studying abroad. But now it's like, huh. But I don't even want to risk that kind of thing anymore. For him, it's also kind of difficult too, because he was just settling into life and stuff. But now he has to upend it. But I feel like with him, well, with any opportunity, you don't want to live with the what if situation, right? So just might as well go through with the whole thing. And yeah, see what happens. F is the... which one is it? It's the like slightly gray. Oh, are this done already? I think this is already completed. I want to make sure I throw away my runners so I don't mix them. Ah, there's still like a little pipe over there on the top. So maybe I'll hold on to it. 17 and 19, which this one doesn't have. Damn. Alright, 17 first. Now my guy's store owner, he bought some of the third-party kits are controversial, so you can directly request them, but he stocks proper third-party like Modern Nuclear and other Chinese brand. Those aren't third-party though. Are they? Wait. I get confused with terminology sometimes, because bootleg's different from third-party. I didn't know it's difficult. Have you tried applying for it, Donis? It's kind of a competitive program. Yeah, Joe Bob's making moves, Ginja. It's a big commitment. You probably can't take a lot of basically anything. Hey, welcome, Dead Zobbit. Hello to you and fairies. Hope everyone's having a good one. Fairies? What the heck? Did you press the wrong key? The cherries. They're gonna beat you up in the parking lot of Denny's. What do you mean you're mid-20s? You can do it if you want? Let's see. I'm 27. It's no longer considered mid-20s. I lost the title the moment I graduated from being 25. I wouldn't even consider 26 to be mid-20s at that point either. I'm closer to being 30 than I am to 25, you see, so clearly I'm not in my mid-20s anymore. The thing is, I feel like I'm almost towards the age where I should settle down. I hate to think about my 30s so often on these streams, but I do think about it. Because even right now, I'm one of the older folks in my own content creator group. And I'm just like, I wish I had the youth of like Solemn, for example, with all the knowledge I have right now as a content creator. Hi Jueri, Epyon's looking good. Yeah, he does. Thank you. Thank you, Mardofu. Proler, I consider Fat Cat third party. Fat Cat actually is a third party, yes. Would not be considered bootleg? They're pretty close to it, no? Jueri, how do you feel about the RG Akatsuki official like fix being locked behind $2 Gundam basics because paywall? Totally worth it because they include an extra fit. Why would you? I don't think you should be sarcastic, but having stuff behind paywall is not worth it at all. Minor spelling mistake. Perish. I love Japan's culture. I wonder if living there for a while would be a good experience. Probably would, but the culture shock would definitely be the thing. I will say right now, I have studied abroad in South Korea in my college years, around 19 years old. And my personal opinion is that every country is nice to travel to or live short term, but never long term. And I think a lot of people have this sort of rose-tinted glass view of Japan, but the actual Japanese work culture and the people who are living there, your experience will come close to theirs, but never exactly theirs. And they are living in a very work-heavy society, very horrible work-life balance. I'm 41 in 7 days. Hey, let's go! Dang, time is flying by so fast, Ginja. I remember when you were still in your 30s when you were a Jueri. I know. I'm still a kid that way. You keep bringing up you're getting close to 30. I keep saying that. Yeah, my 30s have been the best year of my life thus far at 33. Be encouraged to be. No, I do look forward to my 30s. I do. But I think it's a little bit different because I have like a biological clock I have to think about, right? I was thinking, because like, I wasn't gonna do this, but there was a female politician who freezed her egg at like 30 something, 33. I'm like, I never really considered that option at all. Not that I would, but it's like, huh. Adult things doing adult things. It's kind of that. It's hard because a part of me still feels like a kid in some ways, but I have to consider the... I don't know. I don't regret not having to apply the opportunity to live in Japan at all. I don't think Japan's my end game like that. For some of my friends it is though, because of one reason or another. It's undergate for so no reason. Undergate on this part. You didn't have to. Someone left the server over what part? Oh wait, that thing? Relatable. I'm in my 30s, the older side of my online social circles. I get called unked all the time by them. Unk is never used respectfully. I don't know whoever said it was respectful terminology. No, it's not. You're saying that with a degree of animosity in there. I only moved there if I was self-employed and self-sustaining. Even if I was... I know, I have my chickens here, I guess. Maybe that's why. My mother was an immigrant and never got used to living here, and the culture difference is so deep. It is. Maybe some other time. Maybe a different lifetime I was to be reborn to like a bird or something. I would retire in Japan but work there? Heck no, I'm crazy. Yeah, like retiring in the country is a different matter entirely. Work culture. I think Asia's just so competitive. But the thing is, I think as a foreigner, you don't really scratch that sort of... Well, maybe you do because you might get extra ostracized in some ways. But I don't think people understand just how different the work-life culture is there. It's like not even funny how much they outpace us in terms of how many hours they work and stuff. Anyways. 17. There's always someone that's awesome as you wouldn't be blessed with a child. Maybe like later in my life, bro. It'll be much later in my life. I'm like too preoccupied with my dreams and the things I want to do to ever consider settle down in like the next 5 years at all. Did your parents pressure you at all with this? Not too familiar with Filipino culture, but here in Brazil... Wait, you think I'm Brazil? Wait, you think I'm Filipino? Guys, I told you guys! The memes about me being Filipino is making its way to misinformation. Hey. I know who to blame for this. Hey. Alright, so let me give you context for a second here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so in my YouTube stats, a majority of folks are from the US, which is kind of obvious because I'm also from the US, but the second highest number of audience is 6% Filipino. And a few of them are in the chat and they're like, oh, you know, Jueri, you make a great Filipino, you have really good pronunciation. They've been joking about this for a long while now, and I was like, haha, maybe I'll play along a little bit, honor Filipino stuff. I didn't think this would actually make you think I'm Filipino. I would like to apologize if that was like how things came across. That was the first time anyone has ever called me Filipino sincerely without a hint of sarcasm. I'm so sorry. Hey, we gotta find these guys. We gotta dig up patriarchy and fruit punchy. Sorry. I would like to, okay, let me just say this right now because I didn't realize it was gonna muddle some misinformation here. You know, I'm from the moon and I took a comet to the earth and I landed in the US. My parents, they came Earth. Their spawn points was in Asia, yes. From Mama Han, it was in Cambodia, so Southeast Asia. For Papa Han, he was in the Grand Old China. So that is where my parents' origins are at. Good morning, Neku. Good morning. Yeah, you guys are really nice. The Filipino side of the community is really nice. But now I gotta put my foot down because I didn't realize it was gonna be that far. I got scared for a little bit. I was thinking, am I Filipino? I was like, wait a minute. Jokes have gone too far. Like, I get called bald on this stream all the time, but I know like, that's not real because I could feel the hair on my head. But like, come on. That's something we actually gotta make sure we work out. Just in case you guys put me into like a VTuber Wikipedia page and you put down I'm Filipino, suddenly all of them come to me and like, hey, Jueri, let's collab. And I'm just like, oh, wait a minute. Well, you're Latina? My friends gave me the honorary Latina one time because I held a grudge for too long. They don't know that Asian people hold far longer, or if not just as long of a grudge as Latinos. Having fun? Yeah, I am having fun. Hi, welcome in. How do I say your name? Kwa? Kwavanger? You really say you're Filipino just non sequitur that he wasn't familiar with Filipino culture? Oh, you're playing Ace Attorney against me, aren't you? Isn't that assumption there assumes that I am Filipino in some ways? I had to make sure, cause hey, another live build. Hi, welcome. Oyakimo. Not okay. So this is what Macho said. Do your parents pressure you with this at all? Not too familiar with Filipino culture, but here in Brazil, it's definitely a thing when women are approaching their 30s. So to answer your very sincere question, ignoring the Filipino part because I'm not Filipino, they don't pressure me, but they do compare me a lot. Okay, well, let me rephrase that. I shouldn't address my parents as an entity because they have their own opinions, but my dad doesn't know what I do, so he thinks I'm a total failure. And my mom, she knows what I do, and she's just waiting expectantly for that bump up. Because she knows it's gonna happen, she just doesn't know when, and I don't know when it's gonna happen either. So... listen, I don't think they're asking for a child, they're asking me to have a partner first. Gotta put the cart before the horse situation, so they don't even ask me about the children, they ask me about partner first. Actually, finance, partner, then children. That's like the order of it. I'm still at like the finance part, because I'm doing content creation, which is doing well maybe for like if I was living in Southeast Asia, but I don't live in Southeast Asia, I live in Grand Old America. So I don't make enough to even think about having kids in the first place. Not just for me, but also for my parents too. My favorite Filipino VTuber? This is how misinformation spreads, because you say stuff like this. I have Filipino oomfies, but I can't be put in the same category as them. They have insane vocals. I don't know how. I don't get it, but they just do. That's the only reason I've become Filipino, to have insane vocals. I guess they want to put it like this. What a weird piece they want to put this in. Wait, what? Yes, they want a small gap there. Can't ever disregard adoption. There are plenty of kiddos out there wanting to be adopted, but children, infants, biological class one thing, but you be past stage not the end. That's another thing though, Helder. Like I said, that's like another step entirely. I just don't got the finance for it. If anything, if a child gets adopted, that child is probably gonna be my sibling more than my parent, like my child, in like a hypothetical sense. Okay, I want to write in VTuber Wiki you're Filipino to attract them. Filipino folks, once they find out you're a Filipino descendant VTuber, they will try to adopt you and take you under their wing. From the moon, but she's adopted by Filipino community. In some ways, yeah. Being sole white guy in Jollibee? Yo, Jollibee is baller. Doesn't matter what you are. 10? This is H10. There's only one of these. There's two of these runners? No, these are G's. Damn. show me your YouTube partnership. What the frick? I'm glad my siblings had kids, so my parents and grandparents don't bother me about this anymore. Have you found the right genres? Something tells me you'd be a great screamo. Wow, no. Me? That's like asking little Peachy to do screamo. That's not how it works. There's a lot of voice training I'm not prepared for. I don't have bass. I don't have tonsil leaders. I don't have bass. That's not even like related at all, but it's like a random thing. I don't know when I would ever tell you that situation, but I'll just tell you now. So when Epyon meet your parents, that is so funny. Oh man, my dad knows something's up in my room, but he doesn't know exactly. Like I remember he came in after a stream one time and he saw the Gundam on my table and he's like, ah, waste of money. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. It's okay. It's what I enjoy. My dad, he's not a tiger parent at all. He's lenient. He's very judgmental, but he never makes it a big thing. I'm actually kind of surprised he doesn't make it more of a bigger thing, because I feel like that's like what typical parents do. But he just expresses his regard and that's it. He leaves it at that. I think in some ways he knows he can't really make me do anything now as an adult, so that's why it's like not that bad. You building a messer while you watch? Welcome in, Polar. Kids are expensive to sell. Wow, 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 wow. You might, I will not. If you're thinking of financial stability, a very good mark to being a good parent, I think. Absolutely. Even if it's not living, it's like you have 16,000 accounts subscribed to you. That's awesome. Not living yet. Clarifying. Yeah. Absolutely. One thing right now that's like keeping the channel afloat more or less is the contribution to Jueri's. That's something I'm always grateful for. AdSense, I think people underestimate how much AdSense makes me for my videos. For my recent video, it has 27,000 views, but I think it made $40. So, if I really did pay out that $180 price tag for the P Bandai line box, I'd be really out of pocket. But I came out of it with like $40. So, it's not that much, especially for a video under 8 minutes. Now, if I made like react content that expands, let's say 30 minutes to an hour, I might actually get way more than just the $40 I was given. That's why folks like Mecha Guy Kosu, he kind of does it for a full-time living, because he has 55,000 views, for example, on a 20-30 minute video. That will rack up way more ad revenue that doesn't require him to get fan funding. And it's hard because my content first and foremost is live streams, right? So I kind of have to I don't like to, but I kind of have to rely on support of the Jueris. I wish that my channel was more passive and that I can just post videos and have that like bring in all the revenues so I don't have to worry about leaning on you guys too much, but that's sort of the reality with it, even with 16,000 subscribers. But don't worry about it. We'll have our time. I'll have my time. That's why I think that to push it more to full time, I would have to open up a second channel where I do react content. So I was more or less planning for that for next year, because I won't have time this year at least. What's G16? Is this only G runner? Oh yeah, it fell off. Okay. I cut this off by accident, so it's this piece. He's a passive-aggressive judger? Yes, but he doesn't really do it too often. Overestimate? Oh, sorry, I used the wrong word. People overestimate how much ad revenue brings, but people underestimate how much React content brings. If you start being a React Andy, I'm out. Not on this channel, you won't find it, but on the other channel, which will be totally separate and totally different entirely, you won't even be recommended it anyways. I'm not. I'm more surprised the videos even cover a model kit or two. It's lucky, but still nice though. Yeah. I have to think about that a little bit. If only my video was like at least 8 minutes, I might be able to net a bit more. Okay guys, time to break the super. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I like trying to find ways to diversify the way the channel is funded. I don't think any creator wants their channel to be funded by their fans too much. They always want to go through like AdSense or sponsorship. But man, sponsorship in the Gundam niche is an interesting choice. Streaming can earn far more than videos, but that's a different culture to get constant donations and such. Yes. And I also feel kind of bad too, because I also wanted you guys to have money for kits. You know, 10 bucks my way could be like 10 bucks to your next kit. So I'm like very consciously aware of that sort of thing for myself. I remember talking to Renan about this. If you guys don't know, I have a creator circle that I work with, and Renan, he does Pokemon content. He's a smaller creator than me. But they're like, they recently got monetized, and they're like, oh, you know, Juju, I don't know what to do with the channel, with the membership stuff. Like, yeah, aren't you excited for the membership? They're like, yeah, but I don't want to ask fan funding too much. And it's hard, I think, with they're from Mexico, right? I have an Asian household. I think for a lot of us, we don't really feel comfortable accepting payment without doing some sort of work in return for it. And it sometimes surprises me, because even then, folks bring me up in like the conversation of, oh, favorite Gunpla creators or creators they watch, and I'm like in there like, whoa. I feel like all I do is stream and make stream highlights. I wish I did more outside of it. If I wasn't a streamer, I'd definitely be doing more video work, I think, but I don't know. My greatest strength is building community and all the live streaming stuff too. Yeah. Alright. Continuing on to this. I can find my piece. Ooh, these pieces are really small now. Ugh, I don't know about this. So these are gonna go up into there. Okay. Thank you for the hearts. Ask for fan funding is what we're here for. Wow. Okay. I'll do a proper fan funding another time. What's this FWIW? What? For what? Oh, what is worth? For what it's worth? You can probably just pass the bill experience with video work anyway doing this. Yeah, but I never wanted to be like a video editor. It's just like a means to an end for me more than anything. Alright, 9. So these are gonna go on and try to attach to it. If only we could get Bandai to sponsor you. Oh yeah, I wonder. Does streaming give a different AdSense rate compared to videos? I think it's gotten better. I remember a lot of my live stream. So you guys, sometimes when you enter the stream, you get ads. Sometimes that's covered by YouTube Premium. If you have YouTube Premium, you passively actually pay your creator, believe it or not. And I think lately it's been like, you know, like $5 per stream kind of thing. I'm like, yeah. Early on, it was like $1 or like 50 cents. So it's a really nice upgrade after having like 100 CCV for sure. Whoa. Where'd it go? Oh my god, this piece is so small. Almost like went off the screen and everything. What are we crowdfunding? Hey, wait. I will set up crowdfunding later. I'm almost done like the 2.0. So I'll get the crowdfunding for that. Wait, how do I grab this? Alright, there you go. Thank you so much for the super chat, Antoine. Is that how I say your name right? I don't know if I'm reading the name correctly. Oh, I thought I was the only one that felt not enjoying freebies without working towards it. You're such a hard worker, Tal. Hi there, it looks like you're almost ready with your Epyon. Nice. I myself finished a high-grade 9 with decent paint job and functional bazooka attaching to high beam Our full gimmicks, I'm proud of myself. Welcome, welcome, Ilmari. That's great to hear. I think Sananju Stein looks really great and the color scheme is in. People are always glad to help those who they like watching. Yeah, that's true. So, progress on 2.0 model. The art is done. It's separated. The artist is awesome and we following each other and stuff. The rigger, they're starting to work on it October. So it's kind of delayed. It's gonna be quite some time. But I did get a new starting soon screen. Oh my gosh, the starting soon screen is crazy. So, if you guys don't know, 100 thank you so much for the super chat. Truly. Oh my god. This is not an excuse at all to incite fan funding. It's just transparency about how this works. Because I also, if you guys want to be creators, I also want to help you guys understand how things work as well. Oh, how does this work in here? I already closed this on, right? What is this? I was gonna say, yeah, so I actually got the artist to do my starting soon screen. They had their commission open, which is normally closed, so I got super lucky. And what's crazy was that, well, first of all, they increased their price, which is fine. They deserve everything they get. But when I gave them my request, their time for completion was 1.5 weeks, so about 15 days. I was like, are you sure? Because their commission for my first starting soon screen was about, I think, 3 months. So I was like, okay, so I guess we'll see what happens in like a week and a half. And in a week and a half, they finished the Darren starting soon screen. I was like, what the heck? What the? Is that even possible? It's animated too, so I didn't think that they would finish it so fast. So, we have that done. I can give you guys like a slight sneak peek, maybe? I can show you the background for it, because they have the background and the character separated. But you're not even gonna see the background at all, which is very kind of them, all things considered. You start asking the school for help to have fun for this. Sorry, Jueri. I'm betting your problem here. Don't read this up. It's not good for the mood. Hey. Hey. Be careful what you share in chat too. Where is it? Let me just double check this is the right file before I spoil too much. Okay, so they have a very they have a very cool background. Okay, wait. I think this is small enough where you can't see the whole details. So maybe it's okay. Let me shrink this small enough so you don't see anything at all. Maybe this is fine? Can you see anything? Okay, well, I'm gonna try to show a tiny bit. Let's see. So my starting soon screen is done. This is huge. Let me just shrink this down. Putting my funny where my mouth is. You're so kind. Thank you so much, Jim, for the super chat. Oh, here. Oh yeah, it's perfect. This is perfect spoilers. There you go. You can't see too much, right? That's all you get. The new starting soon screen does feature you guys on there, a Jueri on there, so that's nice. Yeah. They did a really funny thing where in the background you won't see it, but they made a Jueri into Plamel where you connect the tail or something. Wonder if I could show that if those not PNG. Nope, I can't. Okay. Try doing a media. Alright, this might blow up on here. Loop? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. That was way too big. Hold up. Ah, yeah, you can put it on there. Look at that. This is the loading screen, or at least the background for the loading. Oh my god, that's a loop. Hold on, let me put down loop. Yeah, so the new loading screen is split into background and also the character. So you can see it on here. I was like, hey, yeah, you know, I built Gunpla if you can do something with that. So they actually put like stickers. They put sticker decals, and then they made you guys into Plamo as well in the background. Attached tail to bunny. Hi, welcome, Liz. Build's going well. I'm doing a little sneak peek here of the new starting soon screen. No character, because I can't show you guys the character design just yet. We'll have a teaser for that set up for early next year, hopefully. Yeah, it's cute. We are plastic now. Oh, it has been. I don't know my own theme song music. I'm fake Jueri today. We have one more. Part of what I would have spent on the high grade burning on them. Who needs more plastic enemy when getting more juju? Hope it helps Bald Bunny. Thank you! We're doing good, we're doing good. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah. Damn. Salute to the OG TV starting Jueri. It's still same style, just different design. I think you guys will like it. I think so. It's nerve-wracking. It's okay, you prefer the old design. I'll try my best to retain some semblance of the 1.0. But don't expect too much. You know, I did a poll one time. I was like, hey, you guys, what aspect of design you think is very iconic to me? So, you guys are saying, oh, the pink and black jacket, the puff balls, the twin tails and stuff. So I tried to be like, hey, artists, can you include this in there in the design? Well, none of that really carried over, to be honest. But I think that looking on it, it's still me, and I hope it's okay. I would have to rebuild the brand awareness after the rebranding. It's tough. It's tough. Okay, 9. Tiny piece alert. Has anyone told you to try voicing over Bubblegum Princess? I've heard that before, actually, but that's a long time ago. That's a core memory for me for some reason. Banana, welcome. Do you have an illustrator you always go for, or do you change things up a bit? For the starting soon screen, I stick to the same animator. So I don't change that, because I want to keep it as on brand for you guys as possible to keep the familiarity with it. And I think that starting soon screen is just way too iconic. The stylization, the animation of it. So I'm glad the artist is still making those things. In terms of the actual artist, for me, the model, that's different. I made this model, so it took me... If I was a smaller VTuber, I'd probably make my own model again, but because my hand is like strapped for time on like the editing software and stuff, I don't really do it as much. It's because I don't have the time. So it's now handed off to an artist who's much better than me at it, so yeah. Oh no, I realized being Gunpla VTuber is the most expensive. The art, the VTuber model, and the kits, yeah, you need to be funded. In terms of the kits though, we're good on kits, don't worry about that. In terms of everything else outside of it, the arts and the VTuber, yes, that will have to be funded. But it's okay, it's getting through, we're getting through. Illustrators, probably not the best place to say it, but if you need anything different, I work as one. I would love working theater. That is if you like this stuff, then don't worry. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I shouldn't know. I've been calling Machula, but it's because I forgot there's a draw in your name too. It's not capitalized, so everything kind of just separately. Yeah. Thank you though, that's really nice of you. Life you pay in time or money, that is the math. It's true. It is true indeed. And now that we have some funding, we can just pay for time for other things too. We're good. Alright, so we can just put that on the back of this Epyon now. They kind of not been doing this part. Look at this. Look how clean that is too. Yeah, I know I've been saying it right, but it never occurred to me, because usually people who do art have their art as a profile picture. Oh no, what the heck? That came out? Oh my god. These tiny pieces popped off. What the heck? You know, I didn't think about the finances too much when I was getting into this hobby. I really did not. I was like, yeah, 20 bucks for a kit isn't that bad, but then a lot of kits that you want are actually 40, 50 sometimes. So then I was like, huh, maybe you kind of do need a bit more into this hobby. But for the most part, I'm very content with the kits I have right now. And I really don't mind not needing to buy kits. Where's the other piece? Is it bad I lost those pieces? Probably, because it looks like, oh, maybe it's just the one piece. Or it's just this piece here. Sorry, y'all, this backpack has like a tiny booster holder thing. I think it has to go in there by pushing it in. Eh? Oh, it's supposed to be that deep in? Damn, I didn't realize. My bad. Okay, now we have to put in the... What's it? This piece here. It's not the kits, it's the tools. I spent so much tools I don't even use just by their cost. I have regretful purchases, but I'll probably keep that for a short because it's nothing too crazy. Well, okay. I'll just say a couple of things. I bought like a turntable because I saw a lot of Gundam YouTubers have it, and I thought I might need it. Never used it. It's on my tax write-off, but I haven't used it yet. There's also the Gundam pour type marker I bought. I misunderstood their listing. It showed a picture of a pack of 3 of them, but I only got 1. So I paid like $3 or $4 for one pour type marker. It's really sad. But I don't think I pay too much for tools. Actually, a lot of companies are willing to supply you with that. Well, you're right. When you get stable model kits, there could be a no constant buy. It covers. Let's just put these out first. I didn't realize I didn't cut these out. Kit here in the US is pricey. You have to wait for sale. Yes, you kind of do. But you know, I don't mind sometimes because it funds the hobby stores near me. Sometimes not near me. It's Sun, hi. Don't worry about the fan funding. Once the debut happens, you guys are like, you know what? Maybe I will now fund this after seeing the work put into this. And so, you guys can wait until then. For those who did send super chats in the last hour, I do appreciate that so much. You don't understand how much it went into covering the cost for their starting soon screen, which the artists did a very good job with. Because it's going to be a permanent upgrade, I want to make sure that things are set for myself in the future. I bought a paw plate cutter for $80 that I haven't used once, mostly because I haven't done a custom, but yeah. What's a paw plate cutter? Why is it 80 bucks? Plastic plate cutter? I don't understand what that means. You use some tools once or twice, but nice to have on standby? You know, I always think about the drill, the mini hand drill. Sometimes you think that you want it, but how often are you customizing your kit in order to warrant it? Speaking of tools, can you tell us anything about Moon Bunny Airbrush? Keep praying, because I have no idea what the results are going to be. Not sure you went through with that. Interestingly, I'll just speak a little bit about it. Initially, the company wanted to do an airbrush collab, but I was like, I kind of want to eat a little bit. Can we do something like this? And they're like, And then 6 months went by, and I was like, hey, so I'm free now. Let's work on this. So I gave them a proposal and everything, and then they were like, how about markers? You know, because what they want the most when it comes to collaboration is having it feel natural. Truthfully, if I did airbrush, it's not a bad collab at all. It's a great investment. It was just that I have to spend part of the money, which is fine because they'll pay for it and stuff. paying for like the booth, the spray booth, the mask, and then like the probably a table. I might just borrow a table from the thrift store and just put it in my room so I can have a table space near the window. So if I were to go through with the airbrush collab, it probably require a bigger setup. But I'm kind of okay with the offered markers for the collab too. Because it seems like some folks don't have the space for airbrush. I gave them like, they asked me, are you sure? Like, they want to make sure that the audience, like you guys, are interested in seeing airbrush tools. And I was like, yeah, you know, they ask me all the time, but just in case, I'll just do like a community poll. We can work based off that. So it seems like a lot of you guys don't have the room for airbrush sometimes, or maybe the general like season isn't ideal for you guys to do airbrushing work. For this one, it seems like you guys are more prone to doing small baby steps like markers. So we shall see. Shall see. What is it? The plop cutter plate? It's the paper cutters with big cleaver but for plow. Oh! Okay, I understand now. I didn't know. Wow, I didn't know you guys were that crazy with your customization. 5 world events in 10 years ruined the price of shipping. Local price gone so far side by local. Yep, that happens too. Free plow for conventions. They usually give away free EGs. Markers. Are you ordering paint markers? Not sure yet. I'll let you guys know how that goes first. A lot of budget airbrush folks make a card paper setup for booth and carry on. Yeah, but you know, I prefer more than that, just in case I want to do more custom work. We'll see. Maybe you guys are more prone to buying markers. Well, let's be realistic. How likely are you to buy an airbrush? I think if I work with the airbrush enough on stream, you guys might be prone to buying airbrush for yourself. But I don't know. I want to help you guys make the best buying decision too, but also I want to help the company make sure there's like a good bridge between what we're trying to showcase on stream. Because I think you guys have a good head on your shoulder. When creators showcase something to you guys are aware of how it fits into your build setup best, right? So try putting this in, then you have to pull it down. Okay, in now. This is very sturdy, damn. Last time I built a backpack like this was on this Nanju. Now it's not sturdy at all. Markers and tiny swab for cleaning probably more helpful for folks. Yeah. I'll see to it. I wonder how much would my toolkit cost if I were to buy all over again today's prices. Do not do that. Don't do that to yourself. Will that help you? I don't know. F125. It gives me dread if I think about the price of things now versus before. I'll 100% buy one eventually, but that might not be helpful for you yet. Oh, for the airbrush stuff, right? Okay. You are... Wait, you're 100% likely to add another airbrush to the collection? I live in lurking again cause sick. Oh, okay. Feel better, feel better. I did read you missed the RG Zeta because you're sick then too. Currently a budget airbrush? Yeah. The thing with airbrush, right? You can buy an airbrush for like 50 bucks, like on the low end side. The airbrush component is cheap. It's just the compressor that's expensive. But those are not the audience who they would want to target. They want to target people who want like the premium stuff that will last them for a very long time and will cost them for a long time too. So the people that they collab with tend to be folks who they know are like super serious in the hobby, which I think is fair. It's very interesting to think about all things considered. I just know for sure that it won't be like immediate benefit to the company if I were to do the airbrush right away. But long term, I know for sure that the more I use it, you guys are probably gonna be like Alright, Jueri, you know what? I'll buy this airbrush. Let's just show you I can do it better than you. That's probably the more likely reason to purchase it, to be like a one-up on me. You know, Jueri, you're doing a horrible job on this. Let me just show you how it's done by buying this and one-upping you on this. Yeah, that's like the likely. Core types are nice when I started, but I've grown to love traditional panel line in-game more, especially for RG Epyon. Those tend to last longer, I think, than the markers. But how much control you want anyways. Where does this go exactly? Where does this go? Like bring Batman's mask. It took a lot for me to get an airbrush. Prospect of painting entire army 200 model is difficult. Color was a push I need. That sounds like a fantastic buy for an airbrush. You would like to jump into airbrush. I understand you wanting to be using tool you can actually sell organically. It's more genuine the way I can imagine. Yes. I think I could do it with airbrush. It's just... I would definitely have to put a little bit more to set it up for you guys too. You're not a stranger to buying tools. That's great though. Well, at the very least, you know, we'll do the markers first and foremost, more likely. Oh no. What the heck? What is this piece? How do you fit this piece in? Step 1 pushes in. Oh. And then put this in. Oh. Damn it, I'm allergic to reading the instructions. Damn. It fits in somehow too. So for airbrushing, it's $40 to $150 for airbrush, $100 for compressor, and then $50 in paint, $20, $100 for booth, and then $30 misc. Can be higher or lower depending on how deep or light you want to step into it. Yeah, the company, if things pan out well, I think you'll see their selection. They have a very wide selection of airbrush and compressors. I actually get kind of overwhelmed seeing how much they have as a beginner, because I'm thinking, oh, where's the beginner package? You know, where can I start with the entry-level stuff that they have? And so, if it gets to that, and maybe they do feel like, oh, maybe we airbrush something would be nice, then we shall see. We shall see. I think it'd be fun. I'm down for either one. Rage bait sponsorship video. Yeah. Man. Listen, if I do get sponsored for the airbrush, I'll tell you right now, I would never go in blind. Normally, I would go in blind for the content, but not this time. I would do the research. I researched the heck out of it. I would airbrush a couple of things before actually showing you guys it. And like, I got so much writing on this, I can't just go in blind. That'd be a disgrace. Okay, so now this one goes in here onto these pegs. These pegs need to go out. Oh, I actually figured out the technology for wings. Damn. You have to consider time investment. You plan session, prep surface, paint, clean airbrush. That is also true. Markers are definitely a good choice. Start easier to pick up and use. I will say I've noticed an uptick of people using markers and trying to prove the markers are better, or if not, just as nice than paints. Wow, okay. No wonder these are so sturdy in here. Wow. Hello, handsome. Hello, handsome. Oh yeah, hold on. Wasn't that bad actually putting it in. I thought it'd be more difficult. Sometimes with the RGs that I've been building, they've been kind of going a roundabout way of putting the backpack or wings together in this case. These are pretty solid now. Standing though is a different matter. He's been laying down a lot. Wait, is it normal to have the weight be... I guess it is normal to have the weight be kind of off-centered because of the weight of the wings. I did try to make the wings as hollow as possible to avoid this scenario, but I kind of have to balance them out a little bit. Put them down for now. An Iwata? I've seen Iwata floating around too. I'm trying to read through the chat right now. I might be missing some things. I want to see this. I don't have a good place with good air circulation, so I'm content with markers and brush. I got a place, it's called my front porch, but I can't really... Can I live stream from a front porch? That'd be a bit too much, I think. I do have a window in my room, so it's doable. I just have to move my table around. This is why I trust anything Jueri shills. Thank you, I appreciate it. I usually try to shill you guys the good stuff, at least. Noise of compressor, it sounds jarring. That is true, but I don't think it's too much of an issue with the... Well, I can only control the sound so much. You'll just have to bear with it. Turn up the BGM to drown out the agony of the compression machine. My coworker distracted for a full 2 hours, had progress complete. Yeah, the wings are done. We still gotta do weapons though, which is a whole nother set of things to do. Markers are convenient, but yes, spray paint gives better result. Yeah, I really do like the look of airbrush for sure. I think I've seen some folks apply markers to the kit. It's not bad for sure. It just looks kind of like creamier on it or something. When airbrush, the way it's dry is kind of allows for blending and stuff, right? So that's the main thing I think is just really nice with airbrush. I think it makes sense you put the wing sideways. Wait, hold on. The wing sideways. What does the wing sideways mean? Wing sideways? Like, oh, like. What do you mean? Yeah, balance it alright. You just slant them forward or a bit, or for the put the wing as flat as possible to the body so they're not pulling back. Okay, I see. So this is normal. It looks great though. It doesn't look good from the camera. I need him to sit up. He would normally sit up, but the problem is that his kneecaps here is like pushing his groin, so I want to... Can't really do that. Maybe he can just kneel? Nah, it doesn't work. He's very poseable. I like the articulation on this kit. It's great. I never really considered... I never had wings this heavy before besides the Nanju. I thought it was only the Nanju that had this issue. Well, it's not an issue. It's just normal with this kind of stuff. There. Man, he's losing aura points with this angle. He looks like a little kid on camera right now. It's nice hanging out, y'all. Gotta go. Got to be at the job site by 5. Oh! Have a good day. Bye. I'm playing RimWorld, but every time you stream, I get the itch to build. Yeah. Put me so I can monitor content, so I have the intention. Okay, so... We're building the weapons. Damn, this weapon has so many parts going into it. Wait. Do I have to build the hand again? Oh my god, I had to break out the other hand. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy to build a hand a second time, though. Wire! Did they give me a wire? I don't remember. Did they give me a wire? Or did they forget to give me a wire? Hold a thought. I'm not exactly sure either. There's a wire portion here, so I gotta think about that. Do you transform it already? Any problems? I have not transformed it. I don't think we're gonna get to transforming it this stream. Just because we also have to worry about the weapons too. Let's figure that out though. They gave you a wire. There's no wire in this box. Is that possible? I swear to God, I did not throw away the wire. Alright, I'm just double checking these runners for some wires. How is that possible? Did they give me wires in my first unboxing? Should I rewatch my old stream just to double check? Okay, so let's figure out this wire situation. Let me just check my old stream real quick. It won't take too long. Maybe I throwing it out with the wrappings? That seems very plausible. Okay, so where did I start building the Epyon? First one? No, this is the first stream. Is this the first stream? Damn, I built the MG ball right before the Epyon. That's so long ago. Yapping, yapping, yapping. Watching at 2x speed. Sorry when I'm a bit tired, go sleep. It's 2 AM for me right now, low-key tired. Okay, see ya! There's no... I vaguely remember a wire given to me, but now I'm starting to regret that sentiment. I might have thrown it out. So what do you do in a situation where you don't have a wire then? Okay, wait, the wire can be ignored? Perfect. So we don't need to think about that. What does the wire even do? Oh, it's just to hold the piece in place, I think. I suppose so. You take an old hairdryer and take it apart. What the f old hairdryer? What? I'm at a loss for words right now. I guess we could transform her. We'll worry about the weapons later since... You think we could transform it within less than an hour? I don't think so, to be honest. No, I don't want to transform it because I also have to put on the decals and stuff, so... Probably not from this stream. We'll have to save it for later. We'll make it like a Christmas stream or something. I don't know. You don't need a wire, it's just for the cannon build, just because the cool beam saber. Well, that's reassuring. Ultratronics are used for getting small wires that are bits for kit fashioning is what I mean. That is true. Though hairdryer, I don't know. Transforming is like 3 steps. Okay. You trust me in 3 steps. Alright, let me just double check. Wait, no, I don't want to... Wait. How hard is it to untransform it from the dragon... Sorry. From the mobile armor mode 0 system to... back to Epyon? That's the main thing. Hi! Welcome Virtuoso. Epyon easy? Yeah, but I mean like... I don't have the brain power to put it back to the other form, you know? So that's the scary part with this. Hey, I just got home from the Gundam base pop-up. How is the stream going? It's going fantastic! Welcome in. This will not explode. The biggest scorpion is very quick. Flip the skirt, flip the legs, that's about the easiest transfer. I guess I am overthinking it. Alright, let's try. Yo, you guys are... I feel like you guys are setting me up a little bit. You guys aren't that mean, but there's always that possibility. You guys are clip farming me. Okay, so let's just see for now. His hands go up. Right? Have extra information. Mobile armor mode. You take out the hands. Whoa. You take out the hands? Wait, I gotta make sure I understand the steps. Okay, this is taken out, this is taken out, and then that. Okay. Hey Jay! Oh, I just finished the wings, so you did not miss anything at all. Wait guys, we says we have to take out the hands though, don't we? Oh, because the hand becomes... Oh, these become claw, that's why. Ay-ya! What the heck? You have to... Alright, so they say to... Well, first of all, this thing moves up, right? I don't know how this works. Oh, let me take this out. Because the claws are supposed to be in there, but they're not exactly the most sturdy piece in there. the legs fall off too. What the? Am I cursed with RGs? That's normal, probably. Okay. Technically, you are supposed to take out the hand, and then this thing transform into like the claws that the claw could just like plant his feet with. I think. I'm gonna leave the hand in, I think. Alright, so... Am I supposed to take out the wings too? Maybe I am supposed to take out the wings. I didn't even mention that step though. Alright. So... The skirt. For explanatory purposes, some images have been omitted. 17.1. Alright. I don't know if you see it. You guys said flip the skirt open? That is... When I'm scared, I gotta be gentle. Gently. This one's not really opening up for me. It's actually really nice that the technology allows it for it to open up like that. There you go. Hope it's sturdy enough. I don't want to break anything, so I gotta be extra careful. This is terrifying. Oh man. I need to... The shield and whip for the tail though? We'll get to it. It won't be too difficult to implement it. You added a G rework decals to mine primary for the alt details for wings. Super happy with how it turns out. It does need a bit of decals though. Normally I would not add that, but because there's a lot of like flat planes like this, you kind of want a little bit. Then you step number 1 before you do this is take the skirt and flare it out. Right? And the legs. Oh, I'll skirt piece out. What do you mean flip? Flip the leg, that's about it. Okay. Did you say flip? Am I supposed to like push this thing for it back? I'm scared because I don't know, man. I don't know. This might be like a C-clip under here and I don't know. Like this, I'm assuming. Am I making this harder than it should be? Or am I just really scarred right now? I think my trauma is playing in the back of my mind as I'm doing this. That's why I can't transform into just like a normal person. If I didn't have to go through the RG Zeta recently, I probably wouldn't have to think about twice about how this part's go. You're scarred, yes? Okay. I feel vindicated a little bit though. That's the thing. Hold on, let me call for chat. Okay, chat is just not working. That's okay. I'll read OBS then. At the worst, you break it as content. Think of the content. I hate that though. Recently, okay, so I built the Sinanju a long time ago, but because I clipped the moment where I broke the Sinanju, people think I just break kits for content. And I'm just like, I gotta be careful what I clip now, because sometimes people only see those and they assume that I just break everything. Alright, wait, sorry. I'm supposed to flip the page. I think it has to go further out though. That's the main thing with this. What the? How does the leg? Can the leg actually do that? Are you sure the leg joint is allowed to do that? It looks like a circle joint that's ready to break with this. Need to release the hips? Did I not release it? Push really far. Okay. Let me understand this step. I need to put words in these books. I don't understand either. He's pulling it out somehow, but I don't understand how that works. Alright, move this forward. Because I clearly don't know what I'm looking at. front skirt locking the hips? What do I mean? You building unicorn breakdown, no one thinks for the content? That's different. Okay, so I moved the skirt upwards. Do you think it's still locking it? Or do you think I should move this one out some more? Alright. And then it should come out and rotate over. Right? Ah, I don't know, I'm scared, man. I bent the leg further than it felt like it should. Don't feel right. I'll probably watch a video. I'm gonna watch a video on transferring Epyon. I don't care if it's like a 30-second short that shows me it and like vlogs me because of how fast they're going with it. I just can't seem to wrap my head around it. Transforming the RG Epyon. That's my stream. That's not what I want. Transforming. Yes. Wow, they gave the clip from the anime to show you how to do it. How to transform the RG Epyon. I thought it was cool enough not to do that. I'm seeing like my stream recommended right now. Okay. This guy's transform it in 6 minutes. I think that's doable. I can just skip through some chatter. Careful, your Epyon goes pyong pyong with a broken leg joint. That's not what pyong pyong means, JP. Okay, so this instruction is 2 years ago with 2,000 views from IHM4 Studio. So here he is doing the arm stuff, alright? And the leg part. He's reading the instructions too. Is that okay? When I was watching Citrus transform to RG Zeta, he just did it without instructions. This guy is... Well, he's like wiggling the back of this. What is he doing? What the... What? Okay, now he's opening up the skirt. He's really struggling with that for some reason. Alright, then he opens up the front skirt. What? He just did that so casually. Okay, well... There's like no way this would break, so you just need to move this upwards? Or something? Yeah, oh man. I think I need to rotate this joint specifically up here. Is that correct? I think it needs to be like this, right? Okay, so let me just ask you a question. Are these joints here supposed to rotate upwards? These little balls here? They're not quite a ball shape, but that's the best way to describe them. Looks like it? Okay, so now that it's like this, it needs to go even further out. You see how it extends the joint out somehow? That little extra extension point. What the heck? He's going further out over his head. Okay, so do this too, which is obvious. Transformation is hurting me? Yo, I'm scared. I'm scared right now. But how did he take us out? I don't... Okay, you guys can help me find a video. That'd be fine too. Let me see if you guys put it in the stream dumps for me. Thanks, you just showed off your transform Epyon. I think the transformation is so easy. There's no one except for one guy making a tutorial on how to transform this. I skipped a step? Take out the hand? I was gonna leave the hand in though. Because I don't want to lose the hand piece. Look up the long. Oh yeah, the long does it, right? Yo, my Zetas... my RG Zeta's vents are still on my table. One vent only, because I don't have the other one. Oh no! What did it explode? Oh, ah! guys said this kid was fine with transforming, but clearly it just fell off. My bad, y'all. The copies they removed. Okay. Didn't see it in the picture though. Put this on here. Move upwards. Alright, now it's good. Moves upwards too. You consider this obvious? It looks like the side skirt. It looks like it's pointing to the side skirt to transform it. If that was the case, they didn't have to take it from the side view because it's actually misleading. They didn't take off the cod piece, no, just to do that. Alright. First image, next page. This one here. It's still not very obvious, I don't think. Alright, bring it along. Gundam Epyon information. Yes, information, but does he transform it? He sometimes does that though. No, it's not off at all. If anything, it looks like they're telling to push back the cod piece and then whip out the legs. I'm just bad with transforming because it always feels like there's not enough images or notes to describe it. Review? Okay, he has a review kit. He has a naked, alright, without the outer armor. Then he has... transform machine? Oh! Well, he has pictures here. Handpiece, legs open. Open the rear skirt to both sides and lift the crotch armor to release the hip joint lock. Lift the crotch armor. What? Really? There's a lock there? Oh, is that what it is? Oh. That didn't lock the way I think it was gonna lock. That is... oh, okay. Okay. Alright, alright. It's in. It's out, I mean. Then you push it back in, I think, afterwards. I don't know. Maybe. Rotate the hip... I like that it's very detailed with his pictures. Rotate the hip joint 180 degree backward shown, then raise the mouth, the head, and tendon on the feet to form the dragon's head. Which we would do with this. Oh yeah, the leg mouth opens here. Shout out to Long. He doesn't. I should interview him. What should I even say to him? 안녕하세요. It's been a long time since I've spoken in Tuk Korean. Typical. Take this down. Alright, good. The wing attaches to the backpack when you swing it up, or the waves. After that, he says to spread the wing out to the side, then plug the stand joints into where the hip joints were. Okay, that is a little bit confusing on his part, but he says to bring this down. Let me just double check the pictures too. The wings from above should open to sliding mechanic, I think. Wow, that's a really confusing image. I'm surprised he's able to decipher this. Okay, so basically we're supposed to have the wing out and over. And the way the long has it makes it look very obvious too, so... Okay, just spread out the wings first and foremost. And then plug the stand joint part into where the hip joints were. Does it work like that? Like that, I think he means? I don't know. I don't know what he means, but maybe it's like this. Somehow it's not quite right. Waist attached to the backpack and use waist? Really? I don't know where. Oh. Guys, how do I untransform this? I'm less likely to fill on stickers if it's gonna be this complicated to put it back in. And then... wait, how does this work out? I think that's it, right? The waist joint needs to be swung all the way forward or the stand part will not touch the bottom of the crotch. The waist swings... he has the picture here for it now that I'm seeing it. There should be like a block or something around here, maybe? Does it show up here too? This one has the sharp bits coming out. Looks like it. Actually, this one needs to be lowered though more. This is something that bothered me as I was watching through the Gundam series and got to Zeta, especially ZZ was over obsessed transforming machines. Zeta was understandably ZZ was nuts. The sand part should slot into the hole. I see no hole. There's a leg joint. There should be like a base here or something that he had. But I don't see that base. Did I not put it in? Hi, welcome! Haz! Welcome in. I am transforming the RG Epyon right now, which is kind of a new thing for me at least. Oh, the crotch adapter. This one doesn't have the crotch adapter, but he does in his. Okay, well, I think it's technically done. We just need to take 15-2. We have to take the weapon here. Oh, I gotta do a little bit with the weapon. I can't believe the leg to break. Oh, caps. No, full caps is fine. I think we're close to transforming it, but I'm not quite there yet. I can't believe this is crazy. They actually animate this in the show? His head is still here though. Yeah, I do need to get the shield and heat whip stuff. So let me get that. Kind of baffled with the engineering with this. Hi, Sanosis! Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Oh, actually, we got some of the newer folks who were able to snipe that. That's awesome. But Jay, what up? Small A, what's up? Hi. I am currently transforming. It's a little kind of weird. His legs kind of up and over his head right now. It's getting there though. W gifties? Who says that into the stream? Which streamer is saying gifties? Alright, let's get the parts here so we can start getting the shield together. We're kind of slightly off the mark with this. We transformed it earlier than anticipated, so I didn't have the full shield and everything out. Hi, Asian Wing Sauce. Hello. Prime yoga position, you think? You tell? Does it look like a dragon yet? Or does it look like he has his leg over his head? I'm trying to transform it so it doesn't look like he has that leg over his head, but maybe there was a way to hide that. There isn't. Well, I can tell you that this one's a hell of a yoga pose. This is not a yoga pose, this is a contortionist. Someone without bones. It's Neko, welcome. You needed a wire? Everyone told me I didn't need the wire though, Chauvidium. You're trolling me right now. You're the only person who said that. I did throw it. Did I throw it away? Are you guys watching my old VOD right now? Is that what's happening? Wires gone to the void? That's crazy. I'd never lose such an obvious piece. But somehow I did. Whip no work? Hey! Let me see. Maybe I have a wire from a different box. Maybe. I know I have wires for my other kits, but maybe I have from my other ones. You know who has a wire? The Mikhails. I think the Mikhails box might have a wire. One rare few times. Hold on. I can fix this. I don't know if I can fix this at all. Mikhails has a wire. Let's see. Ah! I have a spare part box that might just have a wire, maybe. Wire? What? I put my spare part box elsewhere. The wires. Wire was with the heat rod bags. Whatever happened with that bag most likely. Uh oh. Thank you for subscribing, Digital Fanboy. RG Xiong has 2 wires. Okay, guys, wait, hold on. What we can do is we open up my kit that has a wire guaranteed inside of it, right? So. Let me think for a little bit. I'm trying to remember which kit has a wire in it. I just remember Mikhail's has one. Mikhail's and what's it called? Bigger Bayou? It has wires. Okay. What kit? That's not the the Mikhail's and Bigger Bayou is already built, so I don't think I have the extra wire with it. Do you think the Neo Zeong has one? The SD Neo Zeong? Quick, if you wait, does the Barbados have one? Does Barbados have wires? Maybe Barbados has one. I can go check on it. Oh man. Akaigar also might have one. No, that sounds like a waste of money buying a whole black spool of black wires. I hate that I have to do such a thing. Lupus Rex? This is not Lupus Rex. Wow, this Barbados is 1,000 yen. Wow. It's like basically $6. That's kind of crazy, all things considered. Anyways. We're opening up this. Yeah, no wonder this thing is only $10. It only has a couple pieces. It's really small too. You put the wires number for safekeeping in a drawer or pencil cup. Unlikely. kit, so we're just going to grab wire from a different kit real fast somehow. I'm trying to remember which kit has one. I very rarely work with wires. Oh, no, they won't have it. They actually only gave me exact wire. They don't give me extra. So weird. Safekeeping. I would never do such a thing for that. I did throw it out. Yeah, right? Look at this. Look at that tag. The yen pricing is made at $6 now. If I were to resell, like, quote unquote, in a hypothetical sense, resell it. Alright. I don't really work with wires all that often. Did Dragon Gundam have it? And then... on my... Tall Street? I do not have Tall Geese. We're now opening the Dragon Gundam. It looks like I already opened the Dragon Gundam, interestingly. Wow, this came in a free stand. Oh my gosh. If it's P Bandai, they would obviously add in extra wires. But no, it's not here. I think Lashon might have one, but that has chains for sure, but I don't think it would have wires. Zaku would not have wires. Man, this is horrible. You guys said that it's doable if I could just bend it in shape. Let me understand how the wires work for this kit before I start busting out open kits. Okay, so this is Epyon shield. Da 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 da. This is the wire. The wire attaches to the beam sword. Then the other part of that, it connects to this, and this part connects to the waist. It's just there because in anime it's a power cable. I think, but Shobiri made it a point that it's important, so I want to make sure. There seems to be like a majority of people saying that the wire's not needed, but then a small majority or a small minority is saying that it's required. The goof custom. Do I have a goof? I don't remember. I don't think I bought a goof recently. Better than connecting the sword to the skirts. Maybe it's okay. Damn, I do remember having extra wires in Mikhail's, but Mikhail's kit I kind of just only had the kit itself, not any extra parts. I hate it. I hated holding on to extra stuff. So I actually don't have the Beggar Bayu's wire either, because I just have the one pose and then not even worry about the blaster. Okay. It was definitely something I had, I just didn't have it saved. Accidentally tossed out. The wire is inside plastic mentor. If the wire is outside to hold or pose, something is optional. Not 100% sure. We'll just have to make do without it for now. It's extra thick wire? Interesting. There was I was working on a kit that had that too. I don't remember what it was though. Just make do. 13.2, which won't build because we'll need to connect that. Okay. I'll just build it without it. It's fine. Yeah, a little under 20 minutes. Jueri won't ever need this extra part ever at Han. I hate this, but you know those dads that store and hold on to extra parts in the sense that one day it may be needed? This is one of those cases where it is absolutely needed and I just don't have it. If the enemy beam sword could power itself, it would need a power from the suit, so it's connected via cable. It's not structurally necessary, it's just a lower thing. That's the worst part, besides because it's a lore thing. Because usually when they include wires into a kit, is to hold a piece. Like, so in the bigger Bayu and the, well, actually, those have wires too, technically, because they shoot them out and bring them back in. But it's not, it's more like functional than like a lore portion of it. We shall forget about it, I guess. Did we finish transforming this, by the way? I can't tell. It's just the legs or not. Oh, the tail. That's right, the tail. We have to build this piece for the Epyon shield. I could try finishing that more soon. Oh, 18's already out. Yes, I'll at least put the tail on. Will you be playing stickers too? That'll be for another stream, man. For like December or something, because I need a break from Epyon. We've been seeing each other too much. You're adding to your rep. This is horrible. I don't want to be that. I want to be a, you know, if I already have a reputation in the community for Gunpla, it'd be like, oh, you know, Jueri's a great builder. Jueri's great customizing. She's such a great Gunpla creator. But no, it's like, oh, Jueri's such a klutz. She's throwing out pieces she doesn't need, or she doesn't think she needs, but then needs it later. And it's like, yeah, that's more akin to me, unfortunately. I don't like to have excess of things, so I try to eliminate it the moment I think I don't need it. Cause what's the occasion where I actually throw out the wire thinking I don't need it? That's so rare. But somehow it slipped through my stuff as I was going through the opening of the runners. So clearly it mattered a lot. 11 minutes to video premiere, by the way. Thank you for reminding me, Tuni. Yes, if you guys would stick around a little bit, we have the video premiering in about 10 minutes, really. It's my first video in about 2 months. It's a long time coming. Hopefully the next one won't take as nearly as long. Every builder does that. Also, the floor comes to the most part. The black hole is just too real. Somewhere in my mind, I must have tossed it out. Juju, Ohio! Ohio-kun, Ohio! Juju, I post some RG Epyon pics for reference in Discord. You can expand the wings more. Yeah, I think I was able to do that. I know I could do that more. I just couldn't figure out how much more before I start breaking it. I'm scared from a lot of things. I'm not as fearless as I used to be as in my younger days. I'm not being an RG builder. I'll get to it. Let me see. Juju is a great builder and Pla content creator. She just throws away parts, doesn't detail all that much on stream at least. Yeah, I don't actually detail too much on stream. Outside streams, I've been getting better about it because doing like short, who cares streams elsewhere helps me keep me accountable for when I do finish it. 126. Younger days, yeah, you know, working through back-to-back of RGs just aged me considerably. I love RGs, but damn. The transforming RGs are a handful. Maybe if I built an RG that's not transforming one, I'd be happier. Get like an RG shining for myself. Opa-chan. It's been 2 months of RGs, I think, on this channel at least. It is really rare. I try to space out my kits so I don't have to do that to myself. This fell off. Damn. This one falls off quite often. Dang. Dang. How can this happen to me? There you go. The floor monster gets hungry when you least expect it, and usually when you need that thing. I don't think it's a floor monster, like I dropped it or anything. I just tossed it out straight up somehow. My nut pile needs to be in a cup. Maybe that's what I need to do. Put it in a cup and then toss it out. But I kind of just have it laid out so it can get mixed in there. One to the claw, yeah. Shortly there, it was a scary accident. No, man. Her throwing away stuff and regretting it when this email comes in handy. Yeah, make fun of me. Point and laugh, why don't you? That's some salt into my wound while I'm still down, aren't I? We'll see, we'll see. I'll find a solution to it. I'm sure a kit that I'll work on will have it. You think the Rusty has one? The problem... There's a problem with this though, this mathematical issue when it comes to getting a wire from a different kit. Let's say I take a wire from a kit, then when I go to build a kit, I'm thinking, oh, I'm short on wire. Then I have to take a wire from another kit. It becomes this sort of paradox where I just never have enough wire because the first one was missing in the first place. Oh. Alright. Here we go now. I submitted those calls immediately. You're very smart. That'll be something I'll have to do for another time. For now, we just have to get the Epyon shield up and running. This requires a couple more pieces, then we're good. I have to do this one fast though. The premiere's coming soon. D and C. Just a heads up though, the video is like 20 minutes, so popcorn probably is needed or some sort of meal. 15, okay. A classic quarter stream. Is this the one with the dad and the son? Son's like, we need this piece, exactly this piece. And he's like, I have this piece. Gunpla? Professor. The RG Epyon is so tame. I don't know, man, because I also broke the hospital leg joint and I'm just thinking it's just cursed to be. So I've been feeling kind of not so confident in myself afterwards. I do know the video because I watched it recently, funny enough. The wood has been... You guys know the exact phrasing. I just remember the son is like, we need a piece that's like 10 inches and 2x4 like this, and it goes on like this. Or something, right? And then dad's like, I have this. I don't remember if they spoke in the video or not, it's just through pure text. I think that's it, right? Oh, it's C15. E? And then F. I have to move the wings a little bit later too, so I'll make sure I do that as well. I happened to see it yesterday. I also happened to see it yesterday. What is this? Something unsightly is happening on Twitter. You know, back then I remember this guy would have Twitter scrolling through and he'd be like, oh man, it's so fun. I'm like, I don't understand the appeal of Twitter. And then now that I became a user, it's like, shucks. I became the very thing I wish I wasn't gonna. I had to be. It is a plan, but I threw out that kind of stuff because the junk bits cupboard and junk tech jar just had to be cleared. I'm searching for like a bin right now to organize my spare parts. Once I get that, I won't have to throw out anything ever again. I look at my spare part box, it's just beam sabers and hands, but I don't know who they belong to is a problem. Oh gosh, I was like slightly off with this. Alright, the sword is... the shield? The shield's done. Apparently the shield goes on the heat rod like this. Where? Wait, what? Is this slide in or something? Oh, you know what? I think it's because this one's in here and it goes downwards afterwards. Wait, what? Oh, wait, maybe it's the wrong way. Hold on, am I crazy? It might be. It's not called cupboard. What do you call it? Cupboard? I have a Gundam box full of spare parts, never needed them, but spare hand beams you just don't want to throw out. Yeah, it feels kind of bad. Logistically, you did pay for it, right? So it's hard to let go. Spare hands though are a dime a dozen. I'm gonna just say that right now. It's a dime a dozen, but I just feel so guilty because you guys tell me so much that I shouldn't. I hate to say it, but I'm that way. My 5% comes in wanting to know if a thing can be fixed. Yes, and I happen to have this very specific thing to fix and don't ask why. I have a lot of tech wires and parts. That's the main thing I have. I don't think this thing turns, you guys. Does it? Why is it like this? The cupboard? They should just take out the P and then... No, you listen. My household... We don't use the word cupboard. We are ESL. I literally live with my parents, so... You don't use the terminology cover. We just call it the... It's in the cabinet. I think that's the term we use more often. But how do you do this? Why is it like not... It's like supposed to be kind of outwards like this, right? But why is mine angled so weirdly? You know, this will be a problem for future Jueri to figure out, because we actually gotta wrap it up. Alright guys, well, you guys maybe transform it within 45 minutes, which is actually not a lot of time. I need like a whole 2 hours probably. But I'm gonna redirect you guys to the video, so we'll just probably pick it up there. But thank you so much for stopping by today. It's very shocking we got this far with it. I still need to move the wings down, but I'm too scared, y'all. I'm too scared! I shouldn't have built the Zeta, and then the Hashmel stuff happened, and my life is just a shamble working with these transforming guys. I thought I was a better builder than this, but apparently I need more experience. I used to be fearless, now I'm in fright of what I'm about to do with it. Okay, see you guys next week. Feel free to stay around for the video. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.